That's right where I was gonna get on. Speaking of Drake, Charlamagne must have some type of hatred towards Drake or something because
always has.
Check me out.
Always.
Charlamagne said the Drake era is over. We already spoke about this and we all agreed that we don't think the Drake era is over. Or some of y'all thought that I don't know. I don't remember. But now Charlamagne said that recently that Drake needs a Lil Baby feature more than Lil Baby needs a Drake feature.
Drake is
what y'all think
Jay-Z
about
of
that?
this generation, bro.
You think he just said that just to
like
bigger.
Like, come on, man. Like,
you think he just said
bro.
that
This
just
man
to
is
like,
out of this world,
Look,
bro.
Drake is bigger than Jay-Z, but we can't rank them strictly
I'm
off
saying-
of the
don't get me
ghostwriting
wrong, like,
allegations.
We talk right now. What we talking about
Jay-Z
is
wrote
the
his
power.
songs,
We're talking
other
about-
hit
okay,
artists.
yeah.
You don't go against just how you don't play. We talking about who got this game on lock.
Right.
It's a game they playing. Whether you write your stuff or not, it's a game out there, and you do not. Whether he write his stuff or not, you don't come at Drake because he can end you.
Right. Yeah.
Now,
That man in a relationship with Nicki and all, bro.
he talked about it.
killed himself, bro.
Hey, but they back. Look, I'm waiting.
that's
I'm
the
waiting.
thing.
But look,
They cold,
Drake
bro.
does not need a Lil Baby feature.
Thank
Drake could drop this album, Certified Lover Boy, no features, and get more streams than Lil
Way
Baby
more, yeah.
with straight features.
You know what? I think
I feel like Charlamagne just said.
Look,
that just
Charlamagne, I don't know
Yeah,
what he's trying to do.
trolling gotta be.
I don't know what he
Because I
just
feel
loves
like
to
he
troll.
just-
He loves to
It
troll,
gotta-
but this is the thing, bro. Drake is a household name. Like you can there's no way Drake
See,
is,
we also failed to realize. I think Drake kind of put Lil Baby on.
he did put Lil Baby
Thank
on.
you.
He did put Lil Baby
So
on.
to say something
And
like
Drake does that with a lot of artists. He put Kodak on by listening to Kodak on his private
I
jet.
remember watching
He,
that, yo.
he put a lot of people.
So-
he put Block Boy JB on, but the thing is, Block Boy JB ain't do nothing after that. So that's on him.
Charlamagne isn't here right now, but in his defense, what he said, because people at the Breakfast Club did kill him for that. They said, Charlamagne's defense was, Drake dropped two songs that flopped last year, and it was like, how did it flop? Both went number one. I think what people Drake is at a place where his only competition is
himself, his old self.
So
Right.
even if Drake did fall off, he fell off to number one. He's if he fell off, he fell off
went
to number one.
Nobody touched him to. Okay, somebody could
You feel me?
probably
It's
touch
like-
me
it's
now,
like the
right?
Jay-Z
But he's still
effect,
number
you
one.
know what I mean? Like,
And-
Jay-Z can never do no wrong, bro.
You gotta understand. I think Drake is in a position where he has. He don't have to stay relevant, but Drake is constantly dropping music. I think he was giving his Lucy's last year because everything was on lockdown. Why would he give his best that he's saving for the album last year? He know he wasn't gonna drop an album last year, but he was just playing around with music. Like I don't think he was dropping anything.
Drake has already made a name for himself. He don't have nothing to prove no more. Drake can literally have fun on whatever track. That's it.
Let me ask y'all this question: if Drake wanted to kill the charts last year, dropping Heat, could he have?
Of course he can.
Does he have that in his caliber, bro?
Yeah, I think he
could,
can.
but-
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Why would
what
he
is
need to,
what is Charlamagne talking about?
Yeah, why would he
if he
need to?
wanted to, he could have.
I mean, even when Drake was like the hottest, like, man, Charlamagne didn't like this man just because he was singing on the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
it's
yo,
everybody.
that's not hip hop.
He's just
what are you
biased with his
talking
opinion.
about?
Right.
He's very biased of who he
He's
likes.
biased.
And Drake never goes on the Breakfast Club. Let's pull that out.
Thank you.
Never been on that,
Wayne,
so that's another
Drake.
Nicki, none of them.
reason. Never. Like,
Yeah, they don't.
you don't
Hey.
slander a man like that and think he gonna just ride on your show,
Bump.
bro.
Let's diagnose the situation. Do you think they was trolling? Because Charlamagne is not that. Do you think he?
I feel like he was
What,
trolling.
what I think I'm gonna dive deeper. I like doing that. Pause.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna say. I think he low key troll. I think what he wants is a reaction out of Drake.
of course.
Yeah.
No, because he knows that when Drake replies to him in his music, and there's nothing better than a Drake shout out, even if he dissing you.
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
gonna bring the views for the Breakfast Club.
Thank
what
you.
I was
That's
saying at first. I
Jack.
feel like
That's
he
the
was
point I
doing
wanted to
that.
make.
You see, he's
That's the
Charlamagne knows
point.
what he's doing, bro.
That's the
He
point I
knows what he's
want to ask y'all this. That's the point I wanted to make. The ratings of the Breakfast Club dropping. Remember how everybody would go run and get a Breakfast Club interview?
Yeah.
But guess what just happened? Everybody has a platform and a podcast now. Podcasts are now doing better numbers than the radio. You don't have to go to Breakfast Club to get your interview now.
Yeah.
People going to Vlad. People going to academics. People going to JB on the Joe Budden podcast. So now that's why. I think the company that owns the Breakfast Club just started a podcast network. Podcasts are taking over radio. I think
Right.
Charlamagne is doing what he needs to do to keep the ratings up. So I think that was trolling to get. Cause let's not even talk about how podcasts you don't have to go to to the man to get put on. Everybody's building platforms for themselves now.
Yeah. Podcast is more like genuine, you know.
Yeah,
So that's
like you don't have to go to that one spot to get on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Yep.
real. It's a lot of podcasts.
I don't know the last time I watched the Breakfast Club
Me
interview.
either, I haven't.
I used to
Me neither.
love watching them
Me
things,
neither,
but
yeah.
because
The only
they
time I watch them is when I see an artist that I want to hear or drama.
nah,
That's pretty much it.
me they became so political. Like I know.
Like Charlamagne don't even do this
Thank you,
stuff
bro.
that he used to do no more.
Charlamagne don't look like he had
He's
fun like that
very
no more.
nice now.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
cultural
It's
now.
very
Yeah.
political. I know when I see somebody when I see Joe Budden or Academics or one of these other people interviewing an artist, I know I'm gonna get real. I'm not gonna get no industry bull. But with the Breakfast Club, it's so political now.
Even with Academics on Everyday Struggle, I don't think he was putting out his best content.
Yeah, correct.
So even
I think he said that. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so it's basically podcast, man. When you get a chance to be creative and do your own thing, when you're not limited it because you got other people, you know what I'm saying, like producers in the back saying, you gotta say this, or don't do this, or don't do that. You just this is mine. I can do what I want to do. I can create what I want to create. So it's better for podcasters now. You know what I mean? It's freestyle, like
Yeah,
basically
taking over. We taking over.
Yeah.